from your Weather Authority. Meteorologist Jeremy Tabin.
Now, Skywarn radar this evening, along with the satellite. We still have mostly cloudy skies in central Wisconsin. Some breaks up here across the north. Now, so far, we're not seeing any precipitation hitting the ground in our viewing area, but detecting perhaps some snow aloft out toward Findlay and in Adams. And this activity has been kind of hanging around in southern Wisconsin most of the early evening, starting to lift north a little bit. And I think as it gets toward morning, this will become a little bit better organized, and we'll have the potential of some snow, actually accumulating snow, working its way from south to north through the area, and of course clouding up the Northwoods in the process, where they are kind of chilly at this point. Now, we do have winter storm warnings currently in effect for a good chunk of our viewing area. The exceptions here, Portage and Wapaka counties, where it's a winter weather advisory. Still a watch for Menominee and Shawano counties. Should also mention, too, we are declaring your weather authority tomorrow a severe weather alert day, particularly for folks that are in the northern half of our area where that heavy snow could be starting to accumulate and really lead to some tough travel conditions and impacts your daily routine in general. Now, we're at 18 right now in Minocqua, 13 in Land O'Lakes, 17 in Rhinelander. More clouds mean it's not as cold. 25 in Merrill, closer to 30 degrees in Wausau. As we shift southbound, we're at the freezing mark in Wisconsin Rapids, 33 currently in Wapaka. So lows, you're pretty much almost at them basically here in parts of the Northwoods. The clouds will return in the north, while down here toward Highway 29, toward morning may have a possibility of some of that snow developing. 24 for low in Wausau, 27 tonight for Wisconsin Rapids, 27 Wapaka, and 26 for Marshfield. Our satellite and radar, it's just sold out boundary right now, extending from the Dakotas back down to the southern Wisconsin. You can see precipitation running along it. The main wave of low pressure, it's just starting to get its way out of Wyoming, and eventually will head down into Nebraska overnight. That low is going to take a bit of a track down to the south and then swing off to the north and east. Right now it looks like by Tuesday, somewhere in south central Wisconsin, so just far enough to our south that at least half our area sees some appreciable potential of snowfall. Let's break down what you can expect from Highway 29 and I-39 on to the north and west. Snow will be arriving during the morning between 6 and 10 a.m. Roads will likely be snow covered, if not slushy in nature. And during the day, we'll have periods of snow, especially north. That could be heavy at times. Some sleet mixing in closer to Highway 29. Now, snowfall by later in the evening, 4 to maybe as much as 7 inches. Again, the higher amount will be to the north, 4 inches closer to, say, Highway 29. And then overnight, Monday night to Tuesday, mainly snow, windy, and another 4 to 7 inches could fall. Meanwhile, as you go south of Highway 29, southeast of Wausau in this case, so down toward, let's say, Shawano, and then down southbound toward Wisconsin Rapids, snow early on, changing to a light mix, so you might get 1 to 3 inches from that initial band. Then it's off and on wintry mixed precipitation the rest of the day on Monday, so the roads mostly should be wet, maybe a little icy on some of those bridges and overpasses, but in general, the worst of the weather probably coming in later Monday night into Tuesday afternoon when we go over to snow, and it gets breezy along with some accumulation of 2 to 5 inches. So let's explain it all here, hour by hour. We'll start at midnight, work our way up towards 6 a.m. Here's that band of snow we're talking about coming into central Wisconsin. Temperatures will be hovering in the 20s for most cases here. Now, that band will lift to the north, along or just north of Highway 29. Snow coming down moderate to perhaps heavy at times at Rhinelander, Phillips, even near Medford, but south of there, not as much activity, so just light mixed precipitation and above freezing for Wisconsin Rapids, 45 in Madison, but closer to freezing in Wausau and 30 in Rhinelander. We'll watch this band start to curl back down to the south, colder air coming in, switching it from a mix in central Wisconsin back to snow, while it continues to the Northwoods with snow. Gradually through the day on Tuesday, the snow will come to an end, but it will be breezy, so whatever snow falls will be blowing around and causing some drifting. Breaking down the snowfall potential, we've adjusted this map a little bit. 10 to 16 still across a good chunk of the Northwoods. Wausau still on that 6 to 10 inch range, but maybe closer to the 6 or 7 inch amount. Marshfield, we put you down to 3 to 5. And in this area, from Marshfield down south and east, there will be some mixed precipitation, so we could have some rain, some sleet thrown into the mix as well. 26 at the bus stop in the morning for the kids. Some still be working its way on through. By noon, we're seeing some snow north, but light mixed precipitation to the south, temperature around 30 degrees. We'll top out at 32. Tuesday likely is going to be the messier day with snow and breezy conditions, 30 degrees for that high. Gets colder after that. 23 for Wednesday, chance of some snow showers up north. We're in the low 20s for Thursday, and we stay in the 20s basically up through the weekend. You can keep tabs on the latest weather at WSAW.com. Track the snow with My Local Skywarn.